excuse me, but it's been a while since I played this game. We're going to carry on with Syberia, number 3. If I remember rightly, we're stuck talking to some guy with no legs, or with no leg, and we've got to try and sort the key out, so we've got to work that out. I'm just going to have a mento, because I like mentos. Just had a Jollibee with my wife. It's like the equivalent of KFC in the Philippines. Big company, big food company. And a yam burger. Right. Right, okay. Talk to this little guy here.
How are you, Kate Walker? Is your departure from the clinic imminent?
No.
I'm afraid not.
You seem upset. What's wrong?
I have to use a kind of key to open a door and finally get out of this place. It's a kind of a test, you know? A test that I passed, but the key didn't work. And when I compared it with an original, I saw it had been sabotaged.
Yeah.
I'm getting the impression they're trying to keep us here by any means, Kirk. Whether we want to stay or not.
That's a serious accusation. Are you sure?
Obviously. Wake up.
Of course I'm sure, Kirk. Look at you, trapped in that instrument of torture. You don't think that's strange? You don't have the impression we're being held prisoner?
It's true that I've been very weak since I began Madame Olga's treatment. But she says that it's normal. She calls it temporary secondary effects.
No.
We really need to get out of here, Kirk.
Unfortunately, I cannot undertake the long migration of the ostriches without the mechanical leg, Kate Walker. But you, on the other hand, you can leave.
But how?
Show me the model of the key you told me about.
3.
I'm just waiting for the model of your key, Kate Walker.
Right, how'd you do?
I need to see the original model of this.
Yeah. How'd you do it?
Well, didn't you think to take the model with you?
I've got the key here. How'd you actually...
I need to see the original model of this.
I know. I'm trying to get it to you.
I'm just waiting for the model of your key, Kate Walker. Well, didn't you think to take the model with you?
I've got it. Here.
Well, didn't you think to take the model with you?
I've got the model.
I need
here.
to see the original model of this.
How do you do it?
I'm just waiting for the model of your key, Kate
Stop
Walker.
Game. Display the current objective. So yeah, okay.
Well, didn't you think to take the model with you?
I've got it here, but how do you actually... Oh! Fair enough.
That's what I thought. With this, my tribe smith should be able to repair your key. If, of course, you find a way to get it to him.
I doubt they have a postal service here.
Go onto the balcony. Our shaman's messenger is never very far. I use it to communicate with my people. You can give it the key. It'll take it to my tribe smith.
Got it. Thank you so much, Kirk.
Right. So I take it that's hinting on to go down there. I don't like the controls on this game myself personally, but... Hey bird, look over here.
Hey you! Birdie! Birdie! I've got something for you!
Right.
About that bird, Kirk. I must be doing something wrong. It won't come to me when I call it.
It's true that the old owl is a bit of a lunatic. Have you tried to get it to land on the balcony?
No, but I don't see what I can use for that.
Look around the yard, Kate Walker. You may find something that might interest the board.
Why not? I'll give it a shot. Thank you for your help, Kirk.
Right, okay. Can't you just point and click and take care? No. Run, 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 run. Gonna do some what I found out earlier. Excuse me. I have a key. I got him. We got to go over here. There's a set of birds up there, isn't there? You grab one of these birds. We have a bird. Now the bird can escape. Excuse me. See that one? Wait, was that room? Yeah.
Someone should have a word with the maintenance department.
I thought it was that room. Or was it this one? Can you talk to him?
The messenger is out on the balcony, Kate Walker.
Like diamonds in the sky. Sorry guys, just got a bit of meat in my tooth. There you go, done. Okay, go on that way. Right, 4.
Hey there, that's it. Come on, come here.
Right, right, okay, so let's see, there's a little bit. And you got to use a birdie. Watch the birdie. Right. The owl is spotted. Oh, look. It's rather like the very first one where she's got to escape somewhere, innit? Because in the very first Syberia, she's in a lockup somewhere, isn't she? Kate is. Not the other one. There was another girl, wasn't there? Because it's split people. Anyway. Bye bye, bird. Tick tock.
The owl flew away with the key, Kirk.
That's good
Kirk.
news, Kit Walker. Now we only need...
Kirk. What's wrong?
Dr. Olga's treatment.
Kirk. Kirk, can you hear me? Wake up.
Come, come. No need to be alarmed, Miss Walker.
She looks a bit gross, doesn't she? A bit gruesome.
Well,
You're Dr. Olga, I suppose.
we weren't expecting you to awaken for another few days, Miss Walker. This is surprising, truly. If I had known, I would have come by earlier in the day to assist you in your return to the world of the waking.
Liar.
Unlike poor Kirk here, I have no need of help. I am very well, thank you.
Fainting is a secondary effect inherent in the treatment, Miss Walker.
I'm surprised looking at your ugly
Nothing
face.
more. In medicine, despite any discomfort, protocol must be respected.
Oh, you mean that horrible mechanical bed where that poor boy is waiting for a prosthesis that never comes? That's protocol?
Yeah.
And I suppose the same is true for the absurd interrogation I had to go through.
You seem to have developed a singular paranoia since you came out of the coma. When we get the chance, I'll look into it. But for now, I'm going to ask you to please leave. I have to administer the next stage of the treatment to your young friend.
She's got spooky eyes there, hasn't she?
Did you hear me? Did you...
Yes.
Fine, I'm leaving. I hope all this is going to help him.
Well then, I can't imagine why you might think the opposite, Miss Walker.
Horrible woman.
How is he?
Your young friend is reacting to the treatment very well. Everything is fine. He's resting.
Typical men in the medical industry.
Well, goodbye, Doctor.
I'll come by and see you very soon, Miss Walker. Don't worry.
She sounds gruesome, doesn't she? Poor little fat man. Did you speak to her?
What
Yeah.
on earth could that quack have injected him with? Can you hear me? Kirk? What on earth could that quack have injected him with?
Right, next objective is pick up the repaired key and... oh right, okay. So I'm assuming Birdie Birdie. Ah, here's Birdie Birdie. Hello, bird. Can I have that back? Thank you. Isn't that a big owl? Yeah, thank you, Paul. Thank you to ya. Right, let's get the fish out of here. Right, Leave the sick ward.
Kate Walker.
Kirk,
Dun, dun, dun.
how do you feel?
Not
I've
very
been
well,
nailed.
I'm afraid.
We've got to get you out of that horrible woman's grasp. Once we get out of here, I'm going to denounce her to the authorities. Trust me.
The authorities don't care what happens to the Yukos, Kate Walker.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Look at what they did to my leg.
No way I'm leaving here without knowing what's going to happen to you.
The best thing, Kate Walker, is for you to go alone. And if you really want to help me, once you are outside, go to Valsambor and try to recover my prosthesis from the craftsman. If you bring it back to me, Dr. Zamiatin will put it on, and I will be able to go back to my tribe.
Yeah,
Can
okay.
we trust Dr. Zamiatin?
Zamiatin.
I'm not so sure when I see what this clinic is like.
The man has always been a friend to the Yukos. And I'm sure he'll be able to help you leave the hospital and find
Yeah,
the
I'm
craftsman in Valsambor.
Okay. I promise to come back as soon as I can with your prosthesis, Kirk. Until then, hang in there.
Thank you, Kate Walker. And may the spirits be with you.
May the force be with you. Huh? Right. Let's get this chick out of here. Right, where are you going? Huh? Run. Run, Forrest, run. Right. There you go. Right. Zippity doo da, zippity yay. Getting out of the nutty farm. Hey, hey. Not no dumb after all. What is that, a lemur? What is that animal? But walking. We're here.
No way I'm going back upstairs.
No, I never said you was. Right. Holy Rushkin, whatever that is. Syberia, isn't it? Right, what do you do? Go down here? Right, you do. I'll take it to the trigger here. Hello, weird person.
Excuse me.
Yes?
I'm looking for Dr. Zamiatin.
He's in his office. You'll find it in the small corridor back there. The first door on your left.
I would like to leave this clinic. Would you mind telling me where the exit is, please?
Well, usually I'd have told you to go over to the other side of the courtyard to take the funicular that goes down to Valsambor.
Okay.
But it seems Dr. Efimova has shut off the entire clinic for security reasons. The funicular has been stopped until further orders.
I see. Pretty gloomy clinic. It could do with a bit of human warmth.
It used to be the fortress of the Dukes of Valsambor, the ancient rampart standing against invasions from the east. The inhabitants of Valsambor took refuge here and often escaped the besiegers through mysterious secret passages.
When did it
All right.
become a clinic?
That was 20 years ago, thanks to Dr. Zamiatin.
Thank you for all that information. I'll be going now.
Maybe you should head on back to your room and wait until they say the funicular is fixed and back in service.
I'll think about it. Goodbye.
Goodbye. I want to get out of here. I don't want to stay with any more with these nutcases. You go that way. To an exit. Oh, yes. I'm getting the heck out of here. I'll go and see that woman later. Dr. Syberia, whatever it's called.
Ah, that's bad luck. I missed the last funicular.
Good for
Do you
you.
know why Dr. Efimova locked down the clinic?
Because he's a
Mention
prick.
of a safety measure from what I heard. Apparently 1 or 2 patients were wandering about.
But I finished work. What can I do until the funicular is running again?
Oh, some guy here. Can you talk to him?
But it's completely crazy. They closed everything down. Just
Like you, you're completely crazy. Woohoo. Right. I'm wondering whether or not there's a hole over there. Can you climb through it? Come on. Yeah, there's a hole over there, isn't there? I thought I saw it. How would you get to it? Can you get to it? Can you walk? Is it behind these guys? No. So you can't go that way. Fair enough. I think this sort of triggers. There's loads of ways out. Why can't? You can't go. You got to go through the gate.
Trapped.
With a tram. So there's them tram things. So you got to go. Ah, right. Fair enough. Let's go and talk to Syberia, whatever his name is. Syberia. Syberia. What's his name? Zamiti. Zamti time. Right, okay. I bet he's the one that's locking them all up, you know. Right, which way am I going? Have I got to come this way? I am not going back up there to the nutty part. Oh, let's see. We speak to this guy here. Hello.
If it's for a regular checkup, the doctor's offices are behind the reception area.
Oh, there you are. So take it, it's over here. It's quite awkward to control, actually. Are these waiting for him? They're waiting for her. Oh, here he is.
Ah, hello, Miss Walker.
Huh?
How very delightful to see you up and about. Even if I really have to admit that I'm a bit surprised. Our dear Dr. Olga painted a far darker picture of your current state of health.
Well, Dr. Olga is a nutter.
Miss Walker, is everything all right?
I don't want to say anything bad about someone you seem to appreciate, Dr. Zamyatin, but quite frankly, Dr. Efimova worries me.
Ah, and why is that?
She and her associate, Dr. Mangling, put me through a real interrogation. They're also keeping Kirk, the young Yukol, prisoner, attached to his bed. Not to mention the psychological grip she seems to have on everybody here.
Listen to me, Miss Walker. I know that waking up after a prolonged period in a coma is difficult. In such a context, anxiety attacks are very normal. But please, do not project it onto Dr. Olga. I'm not getting any younger, you know, and running this clinic is a very heavy burden. The last few years, Olga has shown she is capable of assisting me. I have every faith in her.
But
The subject is closed, Miss Walker. But let me tell you that your insistence is misplaced. It corroborates, I'm afraid, the conclusions in your psychological assessment.
As you like, Doctor.
Please tell me about that pendant you have around your neck. I must admit I noticed it as soon as you walked in.
It belonged to Oscar, a friend who passed away.
I understand, Miss Walker. I myself have borne the weight of grief for decades now. Wearing a token from someone dear to you is a natural thing.
Dr. Zamiatine, I promised Kirk I'd go to the craftsman in Valsambor and bring back his mechanical prosthesis. The poor boy has been waiting for it for ages, so I'd like to try to speed up the process. Would you tell me how to get there?
Now there's a truly noble initiative, Miss Walker. I asked my clockmaker friend Simon Steiner to manufacture the young Yukol's mechanical prosthetic leg. He's a capable craftsman and ingenious. You'll find him in his workshop, near the Valsambor port. I imagine he must almost be finished with his work by now. He makes amazing things. You'll see.
Can you authorize my release so that I can see Dr. Steiner? Unfortunately, I've been told that the clinic is in lockdown.
You will have to ask Dr. Olga, Miss Walker. She signed the current order to lock our establishment down. She's in charge of giving out the passes.
Huh.
This book should answer any of the questions you may have about our Yukol's friends. Farewell and bon voyage, Miss Walker.
Is it small then?
How many ostrich migrations have you seen?
This is the third one. I'm lucky to have seen so many of them. It's a rare spectacle. Believe me, the great herd of ostriches accompanied by the Yukols, doomed to blindly follow their animals wherever they happen to roam. And they don't care about countries, wars, and borders.
You seem to
Basic
like the
bird
Yukols,
followers.
Dr. Zamiatine.
They are a fascinating people, you know, and such astonishing medicine infused with shamanism. Without which, no doubt, you would have never arrived in this clinic alive, Miss Walker.
Okay.
I get the impression that the Yukols aren't much liked around here.
Indeed. It would seem that most of the inhabitants of Valsambor are now quite hostile towards them. This wasn't the case a while back, you know. When I was young, the migration of the snow ostriches was an event widely welcomed with open arms in Valsambor.
Why the change in attitude?
Our region was actually somewhat devastated 20 years ago. Dramatic events changed the way people viewed the world. The people turned inward on themselves. They are less welcoming. And the fact that the Yukols have been stuck here, next to Lake Valsambor for several weeks, hasn't helped.
Why did the Yukols ask you to heal Kirk?
On each of their migrations, the Yukol shamans and I have exchanged medical knowledge. Their trance therapy and materia medica have provided astounding results for my patients affected by psychological afflictions. In exchange, I do what I can to take care of those injured that they can't heal using their traditional medicine. Like, that poor boy who lost his leg.
It's really necessary for me to ask Olga's permission to leave? You're the director of this clinic, after all.
Olga is my right-hand woman. I can't keep her uninvolved in current matters, Miss Walker. She is also currently your doctor. You should really talk with her about it. She isn't as evil as you seem to believe. You'll find her in her office, most probably.
So it's the right words, J documents. Okay. Where's her office? You speak to any of these guys? Hello?
I've been waiting for my appointment for hours.
Mood.
I'm here to see my husband. He's been here months and months.
They're locking people away, aren't they?
The American is awake. You must hurry, Colonel.
How is she doing?
Fine, apparently. She is docile for the moment. This may not last too much longer, I'm afraid.
And what about the tribe of nomads?
Just like the past 2 years, Lake Valsambor hasn't frozen over, so the herd can't cross the ice. They're stuck here. And also, their young guide is still in our control. If everything goes as planned, soon the Yukuls will have no choice but to go back home. Especially as I have a plan to speed things up.
Fine.
There's also the American detective, Colonel. He should be arriving soon.
Let him meet with Miss Walker if that's what he wants to do. No point alarming him just yet. But when all is said and done, we're the ones who are handling the young woman's case. No American is going to come here and tell us what to do.
Sure. And yet they've all got American accents. Right, so what next? I don't think I need to speak to her.
What? Where did she go?
Passageway. Oh, okay. I'm supposed to agree with that. Oh, alright, okay. So what's going on here? Oh, is it the octopus? It's the octopus, isn't it? So, alright, okay, so it's got to look like a squid. I am assuming. I've received confirmation that the American is subversive. Okay. Yeah, right, okay. So how do you use it?
Hello, Miss Evermore. I'm here to see you too. Kate Walker, it really is you. What a coincidence. I've been looking for you for weeks.
Mr. Kcin, I presume?
Ah, I see that my reputation precedes me. Miss Efimova must have told you I was coming.
No, I just now learned of your existence, Mr. Kcin. A while ago, my employer in New York informed me that he was going to stick a detective on my back.
I don't like to boast, but I'm the best detective on the East Coast. Never a problem with me. I've been asked to bring you back home safe and sound, Miss Walker. I should be in Baltimore in a few hours. I need an answer, Miss Walker.
I have no need of a knight in shining armor holding my hand, Mr. Kcin.
Look, Miss Walker, I'm just doing my job.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid you've made the trip for nothing.
Yes. I mean, I'm not so sure. The Justice Department is looking for you, you know.
The feds are looking for me? But what's the charge? I've done nothing wrong.
Tax evasion.
Embezzlement!
Oh.
Apparently you took off with the contract for the sale of the Clockwork Toy Factory in Vorarlberg. And you took advantage of the seller's senility. You're even suspected of being responsible for the death of one of them, a Mr. Hans Vorarlberg, the last heir authorized to sign contracts with the company you represented. That's not negligible. You know, Miss Walker.
This is completely ridiculous. And as far as I know, you aren't authorized to represent the Justice Department in this country. You're just a detective. So you'll have to put up with it, Mr. Kcin. I'm not going back to New York with you. So
Show
leave
it
me
well,
alone.
it's sunshine.
Wait, Miss Walker. Please be reasonable.
Goodbye, Mr. Kcin.
Huh. I like her. She won't take any poop off anybody. Right, I'm going to call it there because I've had enough. Obviously need to work this out. Sounds a lot. Have I nearly done it? There you go. Alright. 3 diamonds up. 2 below. Okay. Huh. Okay. Are they blue or green? Ah. Green on top, red below. Duh. Right. What next? No? Oh, there we go. Let's go into the wilderness, to the unknown. It's a secret elevator. I was going to call it a day, but no, we will continue. Oh, previous employees, by the looks of it.
Charming.
Not quite. Is there anything on there? No.
Hurry up.
Yes, Dr. Elfimova. I'm doing whatever I can. Get this damn tap open in the end, you'll see. That's it.
Well, that should convince the Yukon scum to strike camp and go back where she came from. Come on, Helmet. Let's not hang about here.
Yes, of course, Dr. Elfimova.
Oh, she's a nasty piece of work, isn't she? So I take it we got to, what we got to do? Find Olga. This is poisonous, isn't it? Yeah, the poisonous supply. So basically, she's poisoning. Use the waterway to get the locals. Bit hard to control this, actually, to be honest. Let's do this. Stop this. Can you stop these? No.
What a catastrophe.
What a catastrophe! Woo.
What a catastrophe.
What a catastrophe! Right. So what we've got to do next? Use the waterway to get to the yokels. Alright, okay, so...
Hydrochloric acid.
Poison.
Let's try something else. Nothing.
Alright, okay, so is anything this way? Grab some own bodies. Anything we can. Oh! There is a boat! Can we get on that boat? I think we can get on that boat actually, so. Obviously they're pouring acid into the drink. So let's do it. There we go, whoops.
This thing is stuck.
The guy done it.
This thing is stuck.
So they're poisoning the actual birds, aren't they? There's a bowl. Can you get in the bowl? Yeah, I wonder if you can.
No way. Nothing.
Okay.
It doesn't work.
Ah. Anything else we can use? Thought she was going to trip up then. No other birds.
What a catastrophe.
Oh, what's this here? Empty gas. Okay. Right, I take it. Yeah, I know what you do. You know what you do, don't you guys? You get the hydrochloric acid, you pour it on that thing and you can screw the thing around the bolt on the tank. I've got a feeling that's what you can do. There you go. Only a little bit. Now, what is it you do it for? It's a gas can. You don't use it. You don't use it for that. I think you use it. Let's do this one here. Or do you put it in there?
What a catastrophe.
Yeah, okay. I think it triggers here. Oh, right.
This thing is stuck.
Yeah, you use it to get out. Yeah. Fair enough. I want far away. You use it to melt this chain. Trigger. sulfuric acid, isn't it? And there you go. It will melt the chain or loosen the chain, and you can just move it. Okie dokie. There we go. Blub. Get on the boat, Mrs. Walker. Row, row, row your boat down the dangerous stream. Stinky, stinky. Off we go. She's escaped. Wobble, wobble. Duck. Lie down. Yeah. Yoo-hoo. Splat. Oh well, she's lucky, isn't she? Maybe not. It's like a James Bond movie, isn't it? Well, she got out, didn't she? Ah, there's those little fluffy things. Hello. That was like, what are you doing here? Can you talk to him? Oompa
Miss
Loompas.
Catwalk, help please! Quickly, or all ostrich is lost.
Right guys, it's 53 minutes I've been on this. Take care and I'll see you soon. We're gonna help the Oompa Loompas in a bit. Sorry guys, I've just got a really sick sense of humour. Right guys, take care and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.